Oh my God, you guys, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Got the 170R right here, right now. We're gonna have a look. Get into it, just like I'm into it. Just like I'm 8 cups of coffee in. I can zoom as fast as I can. I'm Mason, by the way, in case you forgot. Okay. Box. Okay, so, gun case. Gun case. Check this out. This is an extremely low-profile, streamlined version of the Gtek. It is phenomenal. It is impressive. It's Gtek-alicious. Can we call it a word? I'm going to call it a word. Anyway, what you're getting here now with the new and improved Gtek 160R. It's hard to improve on the original Gtek, and yet Planet Eclipse has managed to do it. This is why we love them. This is why I love them. I love you. Now, obviously we have the quick out the back. Oh, damn it. It's new, so it's a bit sticky. First couple of times, you're going to have to loosen it up. So anyways, all right, so there you go. So first up, you have a quick out the back access to the bolt. Pop cap up, out she comes. There you go, that's your gamma core. Just like the previous iteration, it is nice and smooth and efficient. This is a 3-stage spool, which means it operates a lot more smoothly than the previous versions of the spool valve from Planet Eclipse. So rather than just going pop, it's open, it slowly releases the gas and out she comes. Nice and gentle. It will shoot just about any kind of paint with even the hard tip. Come to think of it, there is no soft tip, so you're going to have to shoot any kind of paint with a hard tip. Now, this also comes with the new low profile. This also comes with the low profile feed neck here. Now, it is substantially shorter than most other feed necks from Planet Eclipse. And to show you, check this out. Ugh. This is a 160R. Still a fine piece of hardware. I love this. This is one of our demo fleet, and it has seen a lot of use, and it's actually only been serviced once. So, what we're going to do, stand them up here. Look at that difference. Look at it. All right, body sits higher, feed neck sits higher. You're losing a ton of profile, height rather. You're losing a lot of height with coming down to the 170R. So the other thing that you'll notice straight out of the gate is that the AT pipe is gone. The regulator has been moved in here to the inside the frame. Now the frame is all metal, so there isn't a housing in here holding the regulator, which means it's integrated into the frame itself, like the CS1 and CS2, thus making it a good deal lighter and easier to maintain. So we still have the original Gtek board, comes standard with the OLED screen, as well as the LED indicator up here. If for whatever reason your screen is not working or you don't have time to check the screen, whatever, I don't know what your reasons are. Point is, it's got 2 means of communicating what mode it's in. So now we have direct direct port air straight into the solenoid. There's a small sensor board up here for your eyes. There's a wire running back here. Your battery, 9 volt still, is in the front grip here. Easy enough to get at. This is the trick I use to getting these off because they're a little bit stiff and they should be. So I take the barrel off. If you don't have a barrel on, I actually hook my finger into the barrel opening here and just pull. Alrighty, and there you have access. Not as hard as I made it seem, honestly. And then you have the quick access to the eye covers here. Now, these also have the new style eyes, like the CS2 and the ETHA2 have, where they're actually hard mounted directly onto the board and facing outwards. And then there's a reflective surface inside the eye cover, which then allows it to see into the breech. So if you have a break, you're not getting paint directly on the eye, which is nice. The feed neck is still slightly offset. That's called DefTech. What that does is that prevents your last couple of shots from rebounding off the bottom of the breech and bouncing back up and getting chopped against the top of the breech there. So that's pretty handy that you still get that. The grips are still screwed on, as opposed to the quick release that is present on the ETHA2, and that is largely because of the fact that there is the screen here, so you can't pop that out. And the CS2 grips wouldn't, it looks like they won't fit the profile here to notch underneath the top of the body. So that's why we're still seeing the screws holding the grips on here. We have the pops down here. No longer does it come standard with an OOPS. It comes with the pops, which is nice and easy to use, especially if you're running this at the recommended pressure, at least pressure recommended by me, of about 450 PSI. Also comes with the Shaft 5 all aluminum 2-piece barrel, 689 standard bore out of the box, which is a good general bore in this day and age. When I first started out, 690 was the standard size, 691 sometimes even. So reverse threaded in the middle to prevent cross threading if you put the barrel together first, like that. And then on we go here. There we are. Look at that. And, as if to prove my point, so when you're tightening it on, if you get to the point where this is tight here, the front will crack loose so that you can't over tighten it or over tighten this. And then you just tighten this on here, and then we just prevent you from over tightening this. Oh look, this pops loose. How about that? Man, they think of stuff. They're so smart. Okay, so a word on the LED. You get, your LED will come on as well as your OLED. Now we're gonna talk about the LED here for a second. Right now it's yellow. What that means is ready to fire, nothing in the breech. If I put my finger in there, it turns blue. That means ready to fire, something in the breech. If I pull the trigger, because nothing actually left, the gun registers that as a fault. So it starts flashing quickly purple. If I take my finger out, it recognizes that as sort of a cleared issue and will continue to shoot if something goes into the breech. So that's how that means. Every once in a while it'll flash green. The board comes preloaded with all the standard modes. So you get uncapped semi, you get capped semi, you get NXL, you get NXL is the same as Millennium, and for whatever reason it still comes with PSP. I don't know, maybe some smaller leagues still use PSP rules. So there, that is the Gtek 170R. I'm extremely excited about it. I recommend you get into the shop, get your hands on one, buy it before I buy them all. As always guys, I'm Mason from Badlands and I'll see you out there.